Imagine a vast empire stretching across diverse terrains and cultures. It stretches from the Indus River in the east to the Aegean Sea in the west, encompassing a multitude of regions. This was the Achaemenid Empire, a beacon of ancient civilization. Founded by Cyrus the Great in the 6th century BCE, the Achaemenid Empire was a marvel of the ancient world, known for its grandeur and influence. It was the largest empire the world had ever seen, a true colossus of its time. For over 2 centuries, it flourished, connecting diverse cultures and peoples under its rule, fostering trade and cultural exchange. This empire was a melting pot of languages, religions, and traditions, a true mosaic of human civilization. The Achaemenid Empire's success was no accident. It was a result of meticulous planning and governance. It was built on a foundation of efficient governance, with systems that ensured stability and order. The Achaemenids were masters of administration, creating a legacy of effective rule. They developed a sophisticated system of government, with provinces and satraps managing different regions. This system allowed them to maintain order across their vast territory, ensuring communication and control. The empire was a tapestry woven from different lands and peoples, each contributing to its richness, yet it held together for centuries, a testament to its strong governance and the unity it fostered. The Achaemenid Empire's story is a testament to human ingenuity, showcasing the heights of ancient innovation. It is a story of how effective governance can foster peace and prosperity, leaving a lasting legacy for future generations. At the heart of this vast empire was the king. Known as the King of Kings, he held absolute power. He was considered the chosen one. His authority was divinely ordained. Think of the king as the sun and the empire as the solar system. Just as the sun holds the planets in their orbits, the king was the center of the Achaemenid universe. Everything revolved around him. The king's word was law. He commanded the army. He also controlled the empire's wealth. But being king wasn't just about power, it came with great responsibility. He was responsible for the welfare of his subjects. He had to ensure justice and order throughout his realm. He was also the protector of the empire, responsible for defending its borders from enemies. Even the most powerful king cannot rule alone. Imagine trying to keep track of an empire that vast. It would be impossible. That's where the satraps came in. They were the king's most trusted officials, appointed to govern different provinces of the empire. These provinces were called satrapies. Think of the satraps as the king's eyes and ears throughout the empire. Each satrap was responsible for collecting taxes, enforcing laws, and maintaining order within their satrapy. They were like mini-kings, ruling their provinces with a degree of autonomy. This system of dividing the empire into smaller, more manageable units was key to the Achaemenids' success. It allowed the king to efficiently govern a vast and diverse empire. The satraps were crucial in holding the empire together. They ensured the king's authority reached every corner of his realm. Law and order are the cornerstones of any successful empire. The Achaemenids understood this well. They implemented a uniform legal system throughout their empire. This system, based on the principle of the king's justice, helped maintain stability and unity. Taxation was another crucial aspect of Achaemenid governance. Taxes collected from the satrapies funded the empire's administration, infrastructure projects, and, of course, the military. The Achaemenid military was the backbone of the empire's power. It was a formidable force comprised of soldiers from all corners of the empire. This diverse army, equipped with advanced weaponry and tactics, ensured the empire's security and dominance. The Achaemenids were known for their tolerance and respect for the customs and religions of the people they conquered. This approach fostered loyalty among their subjects. It also contributed to the empire's stability. Section 5. Cyrus the Great, the architect of an empire. No story of the Achaemenid Empire would be complete without mentioning Cyrus the Great. He was the founder of this grand empire. Cyrus was a visionary leader. He was also a brilliant military strategist. He united the Persian tribes. He led them on a series of conquests, laying the foundation for the Achaemenid Empire. Cyrus was known for his wisdom and his compassion. He believed in treating conquered people with respect. He allowed them to keep their customs and religions. This policy of tolerance was revolutionary for its time. It was one of the key reasons behind Cyrus's success in building such a vast empire. Cyrus's legacy extends beyond his military conquests. He is remembered as a just and compassionate ruler. He's an inspiration for leaders even today. Section 6. Darius the Great, the organizer and administrator, Extraordinaire. After Cyrus, another great king emerged, Darius I, better known as Darius the Great. If Cyrus was the empire's architect, then Darius was its engineer, meticulously crafting the inner workings of the state. He took the vast empire that Cyrus had built and made it function efficiently, ensuring every part worked in harmony. Darius was an organizational genius, a master of administration. He divided the empire into those satrapies we talked about, appointing trusted governors to each one, ensuring local governance was strong. He also established a single currency and standardized weights and measures throughout the empire, which simplified trade and boosted the economy, creating a unified economic system. Darius understood that communication was key to holding such a vast empire together, and he took steps to ensure it was efficient. So he established the Royal Road, a network of roads spanning the empire, facilitating not just communication but also the movement of troops. This allowed for swift communication and troop movement, making the empire more responsive and resilient. Darius's reforms strengthened the Achaemenid Empire, laying the foundation for its longevity. They paved the way for a golden age of peace and prosperity, a time when the empire thrived and its people flourished. Section 7. Communication is key, the Royal Road and the power of language. This chapter delves into how the Achaemenid Empire mastered the art of communication. Imagine having to send a message from one end of this vast empire to the other. It could take months. The sheer size of the empire posed a significant challenge. To solve this problem, Darius the Great built the Royal Road. This was a monumental task that required vision and determination. This wasn't just one road, but a network of roads that connected the most important parts of the empire. It was a feat of engineering and logistics. Think of it as the ancient world's superhighway, facilitating not just travel, but also the exchange of ideas and culture. This road was essential for the empire's administration. It enabled efficient governance and control over vast territories. It allowed for the quick movement of messengers, soldiers, and goods. This rapid communication was crucial for maintaining order and responding to threats. The Royal Road wasn't just a physical marvel, it was a symbol of the Achaemenid Empire's interconnectedness. It represented the unity and strength of the empire. The Achaemenids also understood the importance of language. They knew that communication was key to administration and cohesion. They used Aramaic as the official language of administration. This choice was strategic, as Aramaic was widely understood across the region. This helped to unify the empire. A common language made it easier to govern and integrate diverse peoples. Imagine a common language spoken across such a vast and diverse territory. It was a powerful tool for administration and unity. It facilitated communication, made trade easier, and helped to bind the different parts of the empire together. The Royal Road and the use of Aramaic were key to the Achaemenid Empire's success. Section 8. Respect and tolerance. The Achaemenid approach to cultural diversity. The Achaemenid Empire was incredibly diverse. It was home to a multitude of cultures, languages, and religions. Unlike many empires that forced their ways on conquered people, the Achaemenids had a different approach. Tolerance. They understood that diversity was a strength, not a weakness. The Persians allowed conquered people to keep their customs and beliefs. They could practice their religions freely. This policy of religious tolerance was highly unusual for that time. It was a key factor in maintaining the empire's stability. This respect for local customs helped to create a sense of unity and loyalty within the empire. People from diverse backgrounds felt like they belonged to this grand empire. Section 9. The legacy of the Achaemenids echoes of Persia in the sands of time. The Achaemenid Empire may have fallen long ago, but its legacy continues to resonate today. The empire's innovative administrative techniques, like the use of satrapies and a standardized currency, influenced later empires, including the Greeks and Romans. The Achaemenids' emphasis on infrastructure, especially the Royal Road, laid the groundwork for trade and communication networks that connected East and West. More importantly, the Achaemenid tradition of tolerance and cultural respect set a precedent for multicultural empires that followed. Their legacy is etched in stone in the ruins of their grand cities like Persepolis. It's alive in the stories and legends passed down through generations. Section 10. Conclusion. Lessons from the past, inspiration for the future. The Achaemenid Empire, with its efficient governance and vast size, stands as a testament to human potential. It teaches us that tolerance and respect for diversity are not just ethical ideals, but also practical strategies for building successful and lasting societies. As we look at the stars, we can't help but wonder about the countless civilizations that might exist across the cosmos. Perhaps somewhere out there, another empire as grand as the Achaemenids exists, built on a foundation of wisdom, justice, and unity.